What's up guys, it is Brad here, and today I'm giving you guys a full tour of this Lego shelf here in my Lego room with all my favorite and exclusive Lego minifigures. I briefly showed this shelf in my recent room tour and shelf tour videos, and a lot of you guys were asking for a little bit more of the story and behind the scenes for each of these figures, and that's exactly what today's video is going to be. So I will say, you guys, this is definitely one of my favorite shelves here in my Lego room, just because I think it does have the most cool and unique things on it, and that's why I'm really excited to get in here today and talk about it. So starting right over here on this side, I do have my brick badge, which are from Lego conventions. So you guys can see there's actually kind of two there. So it is too tall, so I've got a combination of all my brick badges since the last convention I went to in well, I guess 2019 was the last one, but the last US one which is the full 4-day pass, was in 2017, and then I've got just a few other bricks down here. Moving along on some of the things that I have on this shelf as well. So for starters there, I've got 3 Lego animals. These are actually all misprinted animals, so you guys can see the printing's a little wonky. They're like missing some eyes and whatnot. There's a smudge, which is really cool, so I love those ones there. I do have this small 2x4 Modulix brick, which is a Lego brick, an old systems that they used to use. This one here is a Big B brick splat. You know, Big B bricks, he was a very prominent member of the Lego community. He used to give out those for free. Back here as well, I do have some more misprinted parts, or just parts that were a little bit short. So this tile got a little bit messed up, and then the rest of these parts are just missing. They're just like deformities, or like missing part of the mold and stuff like that. I've got these 2 music notes that I made from a mock that I just never wanted to tear apart. And then I have this custom BrickLover 18 cat keychain, which is fun. I've got a gumball machine over here, which is one that I custom made. And then I've got the BrickCraft machine, which I believe is from the Brick Show. Beside that, I've got like this minifigure stud launcher thingy that everyone was told not to use because it damages Lego minifigures. I've got a Brick Loot gumball machine, which is a prototype I made for Brick Loot, and they actually put one of my designs in one of their boxes. Behind that, I've got the Lego computer, which was actually designed by Chris McVeigh, who is now a Lego designer. He had a contest on his Instagram, and I actually won that. Beside that, I've got a Lego Oscar trophy, which is like a partnership I did a few years ago. Behind that, I've got a Lego server rack, which is just a custom-made thing there. And then I also have a custom-made Lego photographer's camera. I've got a Lego wheelchair here, which again was a brand thing I did a few years ago from an Etsy seller. Back here, I've got a sprue of, these are non-Lego parts, but they are like a third-party customs, which are really cool. I've got some older Lego minifigures over here as well, from like the 70s, or no, I think like the 50s or the 60s. I don't remember when those are from, but those are really cool. And then I've got some monochrome minifigures back there. This is this really cool Star Wars ship that I got in a YouTuber Secret Santa a few years ago. This is a custom made, it's an ornament you guys can see, hangs on fishing line, and I just loved it because it was a mock that actually survived the shipping all the way from the US, which was really cool. Down here, I've got a part from the Brick Coaster, which is a Lego roller coaster system that I used to use a few years ago. That is a prototype of one of their parts that they began mass producing. And then I've got a Lego convention set. This was from Bricks in the Six 2019, I believe. So this is the Toronto CN Tower and the Rogers Center build. Honestly, this is such a finicky build. It's not one of my favorites out there. I think they could have just built it a little bit more stable, but you guys can just see like the base doesn't even stay put there, but it is still pretty cool because it is Toronto. Next to that, I've got a bunch of 2x4 bricks here in a bunch of different colors, which is really fun. So this is kind of like a color chart. Another full overview of everything here. Some of the things at the back that I didn't get a chance to mention, I've got all of these USB sticks. So I've got everything from the bricks to the minifigure. I've got a Bricks in the Middle, which was a Kevin Hinkle project that he worked on, a comic, which is really cool. So I've got that minifigure there. And then I've got 2 of the rare Lego Store minifigures. So this one here is the 100 Lego Store of North America grand opening, or just 100 Lego Stores of North America. And this one here is the Lego Store Ottawa grand opening. So I got 18 of the 500, which I just thought was the most amazing thing, because like obviously BrickLover 18, minifigure number 18, it was a sign. So really excited about that one. I love there. Behind that, I've actually got this minifigure frame of a bunch of custom Lego minifigures. So it's got a custom Lego minifigures from a couple different things. So the first ones, you know, the first few here are from BrickFet, when that convention used to run, BrickFet Canada. So there's just like the Mountie, and then there's one with the QR code, the BrickFet torso, and then the BrickFet logo, as well as the Canada flag. Beside that, I've got the BrickTubers minis, like the sig fig, which is really cool. So I put my head on that. that. Looks awesome there. I've got the Bricks in the 6 minifigure torso, the Brick Tubers tile, and then the Bricks in the Middle tiles, which are awesome. Below that, I've got some minifigures from Brickfest Live in Philly Brickfest, so I've got a couple different ones there, all the way along there, and then I've actually got some custom-made ones I made. So I built a director with a custom clapper board, and then beside that, I've got a custom Benny spaceship minifigure. So this is obviously before I got the official one, and then beside that, I've got the custom Nicki Minaj minifigure, which obviously Richie from OTW is definitely going to remember. He always talks about how that was like the first video he remembers of mine. I did that a few years ago. I have a SWAT officer there, a lady wearing a Rudolph torso, I Heart Bricklover 18, a snowman, and then a Scooby-Doo as well. And then below that, I've got a bunny and a Agent Unikitty, which I thought was really fun. Again, fully custom made. So really excited about that one. I made that a few years ago, and I don't make custom minifigures anymore, but when I did, I always really enjoyed it. Over here, past some of the other minifigures we've already talked about, I do have official Lego ones as well. So I've got on the bottom side there is this one from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We've got this Toy Soldier minifigure that was all the rage a few years ago in the book. We've got one of the very first Lego minifigures ever produced, and then a Lego birthday minifigure. Above that, we have got a fake Mr. Gold. He is not real. Then we have a Lego store employee from the polybag they used to give out that I never was able to get until I bought it third party. And then I have the zombie Lego minifigure, and then an Agent Chase minifigure, and I have had two of them since then. One came in a polybag that again I really wanted but was only available in the US, and then this one I think was from one of the other Lego City sets. Over here I've got another Bricks in the Middle minifigure. This one is a little bit different than the other card over here. And then of course I do have the golden Lego sprue. So this is something my dad bought for me at a charity auction. Very rare, very hard to get because it is a custom golden sprue with all the parts and stuff like that still on it. And then above that I've got a few more custom builds. So this one here is a Nerf gun, a blaster that I saw online that I thought was really cool, and then there's a drone, and then there's even a camera. And this fun fact, this camera was actually sent to me by a subscriber a few years ago, so I've cherished that ever since. As you guys can see from like the 6 minutes I've been talking so far, there is so much to talk about on this shelf as I go through each of these Lego minifigures. So many of them mean something to me or have a story, so it was a lot of fun just to kind of go through and show you. Actually, I almost forgot this one too. This is the Minifigure Factory. It was a gift with purchase. But as I was saying, there are so many stories here, so many really good memories. A lot of this had videos and stuff like that made on it in the past, so you guys will definitely have to scroll back in my channel to see if there's anything you wanted to see in a little bit more detail, see the videos that I've done on it. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and of course subscribe. Thanks for sticking all the way till the end and hearing all about the history of everything that you can find on these shelves. Thanks again so much for watching, and I'm looking forward to seeing you here in the next video.